the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat facing the Houston Rockets. So with George on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Stoudemire. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Edwards against Hero. Left side, Edwards. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And the basket is good. Here's Paul. About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the middle. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. About a minute played so far here in the first. Edwards against Hero. Three-pointer. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Miami now. To the inside. Paul. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Can't fault the defense there. I mean, Paul is just a crafty finisher inside.
Paul against Robertson. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Paul passes to Johnson. It's rebounded by Houston. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Over Edwards. He drains the quick shot. Paul's got his third basket of the night.
I think this is Paul at his best. Has one of the nastiest pull-up jumpers in the game.
Inside. Here's Robertson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Robertson against Paul. Fader on the way. O'Neal misses. Rockets trail. Edwards dishes to Baylor. Makes it off the glass. Baylor's got 5 points so far.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Now here's Paul. That one goes. Count it. He's got 8.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. Robertson passes to Baylor. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Johnson from outside. Good work defensively by Baylor. Robertson against Paul. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson surveying the floor. Now Hero. He has yet to score. Here's Paul. It's tipped. Baylor against Johnson. Now here's Robertson. Here's Pettit. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pettit's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Paul left side. The 19-foot shot. Here's O'Neal. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Robertson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Johnson outside. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
To the paint. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Give yourself a round of applause.
The Heat trail by 7. Paul surveying the floor. Stoudemire kicks to Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. Rockets with the rebound. Baylor dishes to Edwards. Can't get it to fall. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
Gritty stuff inside from Ginobili, making the defense make a play.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
Manu Ginobili at the line for 2.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's Houston. They're on a 16-7 run. To the middle. Here's Edwards. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. Stoudemire with a screen on Robertson. Down low. Edwards with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Collins passes to Baylor. It's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Maxey's checked in for the Rockets. Then for the Heat, Schrempf comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Keontae George in for Johnson. Free throw good from Baylor. The Heat trail by 11. Paul outside. Shaq with a screen on Robertson. From 13, Paul's shot is off. Fires from 14. Here's Edwards. Paul grabs the board. Edwards gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. It's Ginobili outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. O'Neal's checked in for Houston. Bradley Beal comes in for Robertson. Heat also with a sub. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Paul. And here's Schrempf. No scoring in this one. Pass to Shaq. Granger against Beal. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal sets the screen for Granger. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. George against Maxey. Here's the 3. And Shaq pulls it down. The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Ginobili. Beyond the arc. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Shaq's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Outside Beal. Outside Edwards. Maxey on the wing. They set the pick. Back to Edwards. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Schrempf. In the corner, George with it. Nobody near Granger. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Granger's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Baylor kicks to Edwards. And there's the call on Ginobili. That'll be his second foul of the game. Coleman's checked in for Baylor.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Maxey passes to O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's the screen. The 3 from George. Beal pulls it in. Houston leading by 5. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Outside, George. There's the triple. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Beal. Maxey against Granger. Stolen by Granger. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Schrempf. That 3 off the mark. And the Rockets with possession here. 7-point differential. Left side, George. Granger outside. Pass to Smith. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. White, he's checked in for Houston.
The 7'4" Dutchman, Rick Smits, is a towering presence on both ends and is really a skilled scorer.
Now here's White. And it's Smith with the rebound. 26 seconds left to play in the first. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, Shrimp showing you some nice awareness there. And he's dependable when it comes to finding his open teammates.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Outside, Maxey. Blocked again. Both teams have it going here early. Still close through the first quarter. Rockets lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with George on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Stoudemire out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Ginobili in a shooting guard.
It's one of the many things that Paul is known for, his ability to find open teammates.
Robertson against Paul. And here's Edwards from the arc. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Shaq dishing to Paul. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Here's Robertson. Outside Edwards. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his third foul of the game.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Dave Cowens. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
How about that skill set that Cowan possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
And here's Johnson outside. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got his 4th rebound in this one. Robertson against Paul. Pass to Cowens. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Pettit missing. Miami trailing. Paul with the ball. He's got 8. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson. Edwards looking it over. Robertson against Paul. Robertson, good. Robertson's got 6 points.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Now here's Paul. O'Neal is screen on Robertson. To the paint. And Shaq with the slam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here is Edwards. He's got 7 inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chest out for a 3-point play. It goes on Jalen Johnson. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the Heat making a change here. Heroes check in.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Paul. Back to Hero. This one for three. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Paul against Robertson. There's the pick. Here's Pettit, running by Stoudemire. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Outside, Hero. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Paul. And they double up Paul. Stoudemire kicks to Hero. 5 on the clock. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's grown man weight room ammonia strength from O'Neal, brushing off the contact like it was never even there and converting.
Shooting one.
The free throw off from O'Neal. And here's Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Pettit. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. Hero against Edwards. Paul passes to Hero. Now O'Neal. That gives them the lead. Shaq's got 10.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get offense on the court is your hit squad. Go.
Paul against Robertson. And Cowens gets it to go. Cowens has got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the middle, here's Paul. It's blocked. Now Robertson, he's got 6. Inside, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Hero. Baylor kicks to Robertson. Over Paul. Here's Cowens. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Cowens has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and Cowens just vacuums in those rebounds constantly, working to snag second chance opportunities for his club. Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Now here's Robertson. Pass to Baylor. Over Johnson. Baylor gets the bucket. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
Well, I tell you what, once Baylor gets into a groove the way he has tonight, he can absolutely carry the load on offense.
Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Over in the corner, Paul. Stoudemire setting the pick for Paul. Again, the miss by the Heat. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Baylor. Shoots from 14. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
From Oscar Robertson.
Robertson's got 6 assists now in the game. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now, here's Baylor. He's got 24. Throws it up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Manu Ginobili's checked in for the Heat.
Number 20, Manu Ginobili.
Johnson outside. Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. Stoudemire right side. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Shannon.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For Houston, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. Down low. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Paul.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
Here's Edwards. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Edwards got 11 points.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
To the inside. Here's Paul. Rejected by Robertson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Right side, George. And Ginobili now top of the key. Pass to Smits. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Paul with the steal. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact with the hoop and the harm.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
The line for 1.
And here are the Heat now. They trail by 11. O'Neal outside. Pass to Ginobili. And here is Paul. O'Neal a screen on Baylor. To the paint. And Shaq with the slam.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
Houston leading by 9. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Here's Smits. 5 points in the game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Detlef Schrempf's checked in for the Heat. Granger comes in for Chris Paul. Now here's Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Ginobili outside. Pass to Smits. Shoots. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Robertson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
An explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
Here is Schrempf. Ginobili looking around. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ginobili's got 6.
And Ginobili never gets rattled on these aggressive takes of his. He welcomes and relishes the physical contact and defense.
Here's Edwards. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. It's Schrempf on the wing. Sinks the triple. Schrempf's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Edwards against Ginobili. 3-pointer. Edwards can't hit. The Heat trail by 12. And George kicks to Ginobili. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Inside. Pocket 6. Out to Schrempf. Here's Smits. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Smits has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Ginobili against Edwards. To the inside. And stolen by Granger. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Shoots it up. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Houston leading by 10. Edwards dishes to Robertson. Back to Edwards from past the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Ginobili outside. A steal. Here's Pettit. Schrempf cover. Stolen by Ginobili. Driving the lane. And he makes that one. Ginobili's got 8 points.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And so we conclude the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic so far from Elgin Baylor.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Heat trail by 8. They've got Edwards. He's out there with Robertson. And it's Cowens in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Shaka's screen on Edwards. Down low. O'Neal misses. Robertson against Shaq. Robertson passes to Baylor. To the middle. Houston moving it around. hit it. Good. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the Rockets pick up 3. O'Neal, and it's blocked. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Robertson passes to Baylor. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Baylor's got 30.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
It's intercepted. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Ginobili. The Heat trail by 13. Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Cowens has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it block. Off target from outside. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Miami Heat. They're scoreless since the first half. Rockets leading by 13. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Paul. He's got 10. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 12.
So dangerous in these sets. Paul is a maestro at running the pick and roll to perfection.
Robertson against Paul. Outside Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. Edwards with confidence.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Heroes check in for Ginobili. And Miami has possession.
Number 14.
It's a 14-point game. Pass to Stoudemire. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tough play that time by Stoudemire, taking the hit, but staying right with it and still getting the shot off.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Stoudemire.
Excellent piece to have offensively. Stoudemire has that toughness you look for in the score.
Both free throws good from Stoudemire. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Robertson passes to Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Paul. Back to Johnson. Left side, O'Neal. Shots good by Hero.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Outside Edwards. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, Hero. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Hero. No good on the triple.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Baylor passes to Robertson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Robertson's got 8 points.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Outside, Hero. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Johnson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, the incredible court vision of Paul. He gets the ball to his guys where they can do something with it.
Outside, Edwards. Back to Robertson. Up and in on the layup. Robertson's got 4 points now in the court.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Hero.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
To the paint, and Baylor throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the jam by Stoudemire.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now, because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
Pass to Bennett, the 3, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Paul against Robertson. Johnson with it. Hero sets the pick for Johnson. Launches a 3. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Edwards kicks to Robertson. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Hero. And there's Edwards on the assist by Robertson. Robertson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Paul passes to Johnson. Stoudemire outside. Stoudemire with a screen on Edwards. Back to Stoudemire. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Edwards inside. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Paul. Back to Hero. Check his screen on Edwards. Hero kicks to O'Neal. Miami needs to get a shot off. Paul fires from way outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Popped up there for Edwards. Shot by Cowens, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Heat. Trailing by 10. Swiped away. Outside Baylor. Pass to Bennett. Stoudemire with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Paul against Robertson. Outside, Hero. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Baylor. Takes it inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now, here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Hero, no good. Lets it go from the wing. The shot is good by Baylor. Baylor's got 36. The Heat trail by 14. Paul with the ball. He's got 12. O'Neal is screen on Robertson. Down low. And Shaq with the slam.
Never know what Paul's going to do in these sets. I mean, he's so unpredictable and such a great floor general. I mean, he does a really good job of just picking defenses apart.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Rockets making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Robertson passes to Maxey. To the inside. O'Neal with the steal. Granger with the ball. Maxey covering. Ginobili dishes to Granger. O'Neal sets the screen for George. Baylor with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Maxey. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Rockets lead by 14. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denial.
And here's Maxey. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. Bounce pass Maxey, and the dunk by Baylor.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Ginobili. 11 points in the game. Inside. Pass to Smits. 6 to shoot. Granger with the ball. He's covered by Maxey.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Baylor. He has 38 in the game. Ginobili against Edwards. Here's George. The teardrop falls in.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Granger against Maxey. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Baylor.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Granger. He's got 5. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Ginobili's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Miami.
Boy, I tell you, lefties just look better shooting the basketball. I don't know what it is. It looks purer, sweeter, and softer if you shoot it with your left hand.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
George passes to Smits. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Detlef Schrempf's checked in for Miami.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Houston leading by 10. Here's Robertson. Kicks it out to Baylor. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Baylor's got 44.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 12. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Come on, fans.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with George on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. O'Neal is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Ginobili. Then it's Johnson, and it's Paul in at the point. And here are the Heat now. The Rockets making the shot. Johnson kicks to Ginobili. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Nice move by Ginobili inside, making his way around the contact, drawing the foul and getting the hoop.
Now Robertson. Edwards making a statement.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to O'Neal. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Ginobili's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside Edwards. Back to Robertson. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ball finds Ginobili. Ball against Robertson. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Baylor. Baylor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one is on Stoudemire.
At the line for Houston, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. And Edwards drops them both. And here are the Heat now. It's a 16-point game. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. Stoudemire outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's deflected. And the dunk by Baylor.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And O'Neal is right there.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for. Grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
Robertson passes to Baylor. That shot off. Johnson with some nice D. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. They trail by 16. Hero kicks to Stoudemire. Hero sets the pick for Stoudemire. Pass to O'Neal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Hero against Edwards. Here's Baylor. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Free throw good from Baylor. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Robertson against Paul. Down low. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Baylor. And they'll get another chance. Here's Pettit. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Rockets lead by 21. Now here's Paul. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Baylor throws it down.
You know, the defense locked so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
The Heat trail by 20. And here is Paul. Stoudemire left side. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Free throw, no good for Stoudemire. Rockets leading by 18. For three, Edwards. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's Hero with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. Pass to Robertson. Here's Pettit. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Pettit's got 8 here in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now, here's Johnson. To the middle, here's Shaq. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Baylor throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. And a chance for another one at the stripe.
Third personal foul.
Big game for the big guy so far. Shaq really asserting himself on the offensive end.
Shaquille O'Neal. One shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And the Rockets with possession here. It's an 18-point lead. And Baylor throws it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. Johnson dishes the ball.
Pulls from the top of the key. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
You know, he does it easily, and it's really smooth the way he scores. Paul's form and release on the shot, really about as good as it gets.
Now here's Edwards. And Baylor throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
O'Neal misses. Houston leading by 20. Baylor passes to Robertson. Back to Baylor. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here are the Heat now. Pass to O'Neal. Outside, Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Timeout, timeout.
Heroes got 9 points now in just the second half. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Elgin Baylor.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The Heat trail by 20. Here's Ginobili. Johnson outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Over Edwards. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Stolen by Ginobili. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And the jam by Stoudemire.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Collins. Outside Baylor. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The first one falls for him. And so Baylor nails both of them. Here's Robertson. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Baylor. And finally they hit one.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And Miami has possession. Paul outside. Ginobili finds Paul. Now here's Shaq. O'Neal is double. Johnson in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Houston leading by 22. Outside Edwards. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2, Oscar Robertson.
And the first one drops.
And Robertson is a do-it-all kind of player, my kind of guy. I mean, he's also somebody you can trust to help facilitate your offense.
Both shots good from the stripe. Paul with the ball. Pass to Ginobili. Back to Paul. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Now Maxey. Here's Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Paul outside. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Edwards with it. Chris Paul covering. No one near Maxey as he lets it fall. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
Here's Ginobili. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Johnson outside. Elgin Baylor pulls it in.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Basket good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Ball finds O'Neal. It's Ginobili outside. The Rockets pull it in. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 20-7 run. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
He loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Paul against Maxey. Paul kicks to Ginobili. Back to Paul. Over Maxey. The shot's good from Paul.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Baylor. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Heat, Manu Ginobili taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Ginobili. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ginobili against Robertson. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Elgin Baylor.